Hi everyone, Alchemist here. This is a YouTube personal reading for Greg, order number 1103. If you want your own YouTube personal reading, link in the description box below or go to thyself.com. So, Greg, I'm going to channel whatever comes from spirit for you. I'm going to start by using tarot cards, the Hermetic Tarot deck, and I'm going to start with an overall reading for you, like a general reading to see what your vibe and aura and spirit is all about, because you didn't give me any specific questions. So let's start. I hereby declare the portal open. Okay. I see. So, Greg, I see here overall that there's something that's troubling you right now. There's something that's troubling you, something that's making you feel like you're not grasping things properly, that you don't have a hold of life. That's the word that came to me. Your life seems like it's out of balance. It seems like something is hurting you. Something is making you feel uncomfortable. Something is making you feel like you're not having the things that you want. You are definitely a hermit. You're not a very extroverted person. You're an introvert. You like staying home. You like to just do your own thing. You don't like to basically tell other people your plans. You don't like to go around talking to people and making new friends everywhere. You like to keep things to yourself. You're always doing things in secrecy. You're always keeping things to yourself. The Hermit card came up here. This represents you. You're wise. You have a lot of wisdom in you. You have a lot of knowledge in you. You're an old soul. You have been reincarnated many times, and you hold this kind of this depth in you. You have a deep soul. Like many people might tell you that you're very mature, regardless of your age. But many people will tell you that you're mature, or that you're an old soul. Some people might come for you to you for advice, to give them advice. But with you right now, the overall energy that I'm sensing here is that things are there's a lot of hurt, there's a lot of pain, there's a lack of peace. And for that to stop, or for that to go away, you need something to start in your life, something new, something fiery, something that has to do with the fire element. Something has to kind of erupt, something has to happen. I also see that there's some trouble with the finances. There's some trouble with money, with making money, and here when I say money, just to be clear, in your case, it doesn't mean because most people might understand it as broke. No, that's not what I mean. Trouble with money could be trouble with business, could be trouble with you used to make this certain amounts. Before you used to make let's say 100,000, and now you're making only 60,000. Something like that. It doesn't mean that you don't have money, but there's some trouble with the financial situation. Another card here, which is came up here, the Fool reversed. This is telling me here that you're not very daring. You like to be safe. You like your comfort zone, which is coherent with the Hermit card here. You like your safe space. You like to stay, you like to know what's gonna happen. You like to know what's your next step is gonna be. You want to calculate everything. You want to plan everything. You want things to be, safe and comfortable. You don't want to take risks. You don't want to follow the air. You don't want to follow the flow of the universe. And that's what's causing you pain. The reason why this pain is happening to you, this hurt or this uncomfort, the reason why is because you're not being foolish enough. And here it's from an alchemical perspective. Not being a fool as in like an idiot. No, that's not what I mean. I mean that you're not giving your soul that kind of freedom that it needs. The freedom of following the flow of the universe. What do I mean by following the flow of the universe? Like, for example, if you want to experiment something new, if you want to try it out, you should try it out. If you want to visit a new country that you've never been to, do it just by yourself. Go for it. Don't calculate and plan everything. Don't, you're over calculating, you're overthinking all the time about whatever is gonna bring you happiness, whatever is gonna bring you joy and bliss. You overthink, and when you overthink, you end up not doing it. You end up just, you're like, no, you know what? I want to visit this place. I want to try this. I want to try reading tarot, for example. I want to do a ritual. I want to try this new career, but I'm not gonna do it because I'm safe like this. This is what I've been having. This is who I am. This is what I know. It's safe for me, so I'm just gonna stick around here. But sure, that's your choice, and choice is the only thing we can blame ourselves for. The only thing, nothing else. It's only choice. So the choice of you staying where you are and being comfortable with what you have is what's causing you pain subconsciously without you recognizing it. You feel there's a hole, you feel there's an emptiness, you feel there's a void inside. And that void is happening because you're choosing the comfort zone. You're choosing to stay where you are. For you, like it's and this is a common thing with most people where they just feel like they're okay with where they are, but they don't know that most of their unhappiness comes from the fact that they're not being more adventurous in life, following the flow. What do I mean by following the flow? I mean like it could come in any shape or form. It could be trying a new activity. It could be trying a new sport. It could be going somewhere you've never been before. I don't know. It could be anything. Once you follow the flow, maybe when you try that new activity that you've never done before and you have this nudge of intuition that makes you want to try it, maybe when you go there, you're going to meet your soulmate. You're going to meet the person that you've been looking for. Maybe when you go there, you're gonna meet your next partner, your next business partner, and when you collaborate with that partner, you're gonna make more money, which is gonna solve your financial problem that came here earlier. You never know what doing and following your bliss is gonna lead you to. It's gonna by being the fool and following the flow and trusting in the unknown. You have to trust in the unknown. Forget about planning. You've planned your whole life. It's time to drop that. It's time to be foolish with your life. Be adventurous. Take risks. Do the things that make you feel alive, physically speaking. Otherwise, you're just gonna feel this stagnation for the rest of your life. So to get out of there, just follow this kind of airiness that comes to you. And it does come to you. I'm hearing that it comes to you, but you don't take it. You refuse to take it. You have many opportunities to follow the flow of the universe, and this flow will take you to amazing places, and it's gonna make you fulfilled, make you feel accomplished, but you don't choose to go there. You don't choose to go there. You say no. You always say no to these opportunities from the universe that come to you. Let me see how many spirit guides you have around you. How many spirit guides do you have around you? Let's see at the moment. At the moment you have there's about 11. It's a big number. There's about 11 spirit guides. The Justice card came here, and these and it came reversed. So you have 11 spirits that are guiding you, but the card came reversed, and they're telling me that you don't listen to them. You don't listen to them, which is coherent to what I just said earlier. You know, not many people have 11 spirit guides. Some people just have three or 2 or 4. You have 11 because that Hermit card that represents you here, this is a beautiful major arcana. That's Hermes Trismegistus. This represents you because you're actually wise. You've lived many lifetimes before. So these spirits are following you from previous lifetimes. You are gifted. You can communicate to spirits and demons and the underworld, and you can read tarot, and if you do rituals and invocations and everything that has to do with occult and magic, it will manifest, it will happen because you are very powerful. But you choose to be normal. You because of the conditioning that you've had since you were young in life, you choose to be a normal human being. And by doing so, you're cutting, you're halting, you're killing all of the wisdom, the knowledge, the gifts that you've been given since birth. All of these spirits that have been following you since past life reincarnations that are here to guide you, to help you through your path. But you don't listen to them. You don't. Yeah. Some of these spirits are actually guardian demons. They're very strong, they're very powerful. They can actually, if you know what came here, if you start listening to the guidance that comes from your guardian spirits and demons, it's gonna lead you to abundance. It's gonna lead you to abundance, but you have to follow the guidance that comes to you first. And by doing so, you're gonna need to do some kind of few steps, some work, some kind of either study or research something. And of course, you're gonna love that field of study. You're gonna have to love it. You are going to love it. And if you do so, money is gonna come. It's gonna come. A lot of abundance is gonna come your way, and it's gonna come with so much power. And it's gonna make you stronger too. Here, the bottom of the deck, the Wheel of Fortune. So if you follow the guidance that comes from your guardian spirits and guardian demons, they're gonna guide you towards a certain study or research. And if you follow through that, but remember, it's gonna have to be something you love. If it's something that you don't love, it's probably not it. It's something that you have so much passion for. And then you're going to be guided, and then you have to do some study, some research for that. And then as you follow through and listen to the guidance that comes, the Wheel of Fortune, you're going to make so much money. Financial abundance is going to flow in your life. So, the gifts and abilities. I asked about your gifts and abilities. You definitely here, you're the person who's very connected to water. You're very connected to water. Like, this is interesting. I got all the elements that came here all at once. Well, 3 of the elements. We have fire, water, and earth. You're definitely connected to water. You're a water person. If you use your gifts properly, you can control water. When you do your rituals, work with water. use the rituals for the rituals that you're going to do for whatever purpose. Use water, because water is your element. It's your main element. It's your very strong element. It could be probably your astrological chart is dominated by water signs as well. But it doesn't mean that you should ignore the other elements like fire and earth. You should explore them. You should also research them and find out how you can control with them. But you know what's interesting? Your element is water. So you need to learn from water. Learn from how to become more flexible, how to become flowy. Go to a nearby body of water. Is it a lake? Is it the beach? Is it whatever water is close to your home? And just observe it, contemplate it, see how water works. Because by doing so, you're going to unlock new parts of your unconscious mind, and new gifts are gonna appear in you, and you might actually connect to new spirits, new water spirits. And this is gonna make you feel very happy. It's gonna make you feel fulfilled. It's gonna give you a lot of joy. So connect with water. If it's something that you're not doing, try to spend more time near water, near cities that have water, near places that have water. Yeah, it's gonna make you stronger. It's gonna give you new beginnings. It's gonna make you very strong, and it's gonna kind of revive that power that's dormant within you right now. Water is the key for you to awaken those powers. I hear the word career, so I'm gonna ask about. The word career is coming to me a lot, so I'm asking for a career. I don't know why it came to me, but I just follow my intuition. Your spirits are speaking. Career. Tell him about the career. And the cards are jumping everywhere. Okay, career. Let's see what we have for career. So, struggle, strife. There isn't much success. There isn't much money coming in. It's because you're not doing the thing that fulfills you. Here, okay, there's different ways to read this. One, I'm gonna tell you all of these the ways. So, Greg, what you're doing right now is what you think should work, is what you think is gonna make you successful and happy. That's what you think, but it's not. If you continue like this, you're just gonna have the illusion of success. You're gonna have the idea that you are being successful, but it's not success. In the long run, you're going here. I see that you're going to lose money in the long run. You're going to lose money, and you have to stop judging whatever you're doing, because here the judgment card came here. What I'm hearing from your spirits is that it's not about judging and thinking that what you're doing should be this or that. If you do that, you're giving a lot of restrictions, a lot of limitations. It's like you're creating these rules for your life, and then you can't go outside of them. You're creating these boundaries. And then the moment your higher self or your guardian demons and spirits, the moment they try to guide you outside of those boundaries, and they tell you, Greg, outside of these boundaries is where success is. Outside of these boundaries is where money is. Outside of these boundaries is where you're gonna meet the right person for you. The moment they try to guide you there, you're like, no, you judge yourself. You judged yourself so hard. You're like, no, this is not what I'm used to. This is not who I am. I'm not gonna do it. What I know is what I'm doing, and it's the only way, and it's my way or the highway. This is how you're thinking. And that's gonna give you struggle, it's gonna give you strife. So And in the long run, the money is gonna start also disappearing as well. So I'm asking for a message for what is it that you need to do based on what we just talked about. What is it that you need to do? Oh wow, okay. Okay. There's a lot to be said here. The bottom of the deck, I'm gonna start with it here. Death, transformation. It's time for you to transform. It's time for you to transform. This is the death card. And that transformation is only gonna kick in when you destroy these boundaries. So this death card means that these boundaries that you have built for yourself, and it's a long time, you have to take a hammer, take a jigsaw, take whatever tool you have, and you have to destroy them. You have to destroy these boundaries for that death to happen, so the new you is reborn. And once you do so, this is the only way to give you happiness. Happiness that you want in your life. The happiness that you deserve. Material and emotional. That's the only way to get this happiness. That's the only way to get success. You're gonna get happiness and success. After the transformation kicks in, you're gonna get happiness and success. It's what every human being wants in life. And your spirits are telling you that's what you need to do. I am saying it through your spirits. They are saying this is what you need to do. You need to destroy these boundaries. Because at the moment, look at these three other cards that I got here. They all came reversed, but they're all amazing cards. These cards are amazing. We have the Star card, the Sun card, and the King of Cups. Again, water, King of Cups. Your element is water because you are the King of Cups. These three cards are reversed. This is who you actually are. This is your potential. This is unbelievable. Your potential is, I'm gonna make them upright. Your potential is the Star card, one of the best major arcanas in tarot. Your potential is the Sun card. And then your other potential is the King of Cups. But they're reversed. Because that potential, you're closing it. You're doing this to it. You're like, no, it's not happening. But then when you kick in that transformation by destroying the boundaries and what you think you know, what you think is good for you, what you think is good for your life, you have to drop it, you have to throw it in the garbage. You have to destroy these limitations. By doing so, not only you're gonna get happiness and success, you're gonna become the Star. The Star card means that every gift of yours is gonna awaken. You're gonna become the magician. You're gonna become you're gonna become more in tune with spirit. You're gonna start knowing the secrets of the universe, the secret of creation, because that knowledge is within you. You have it from your previous lives. But when you start this transformation process, you're gonna gain that wisdom back because it's within you. You just need to gain it back by transforming. The Sun card here, which means that anything you touch becomes gold. The sun in alchemy, the planet, the sun is the representation of gold. And gold is the most precious material in alchemy. The quest of every alchemist was to transform lead into gold and to find the Philosopher's Stone. Because the Philosopher's Stone is basically another transmutation of gold itself. And that's, you have it, it's who you are. You are gold, you are the Star. And you're the king. You know, the amount of, that's why the cards earlier said, when you transform, you're gonna get happiness and success because this is who you are. Your potential is immense. It's incredible. It's incredible. You're very gifted. You are a very gifted person. You could change many people's lives. You can inspire people. You can teach people so many things, so much knowledge, so much wisdom. You have that potential within you. You're the King of Cups. You're the Master of Water. You know about Atlantis. You know about the ancient wisdom of Atlantis, the ancient wisdom of the oceans. You know these things. You can control water. But the only way to access these gifts and these potentials that are within you, again, you know, many people in life, they want to gain these gifts that I just mentioned. They want to have them. You know how many times I get from clients, from people on social media asking me, how do I get this gift? How do I get that gift? And you know, it's rare for people to be born with these gifts. Not everyone have them. It's rare. It's just a gift, like the gift of singing or the gift of drawing or the gift of being athletic. You, Greg, you have these gifts within you. You were born with them. This is the dream of so many mages and witches and alchemists out there. But you have it already. That gift, you are born with these gifts. You have them. They're within you. But they're not awakened. They're dormant. They're very dormant. Yes, the only way to transform is to destroy these boundaries that you have built for yourself. To start following your guidance, following intuition from your spirits. And then I hear you asking, you're probably going to ask, how am I going to follow this intuition? Just by quieting yourself. You are a hermit. You are a calm person. So when you hear some sort of guidance in your mind, when something comes to you without any reason, that means it's guidance from your spirits. And do it. When that guidance comes, do it. Don't ignore it. That voice in the background that speaks in your head, when it comes about doing something, do it. Especially when your logical mind is telling you, oh, but I actually like this. Wait a second, I'm guided to go here, and I'm guided to do this. I actually like this, but this is something I actually enjoy doing. But then Greg, the Greg of now, is gonna say, no, but this is not, no, I shouldn't do this. This is not what I'm used to. That's why things are not going good. So you have to start listening to your intuition. Otherwise, the bottom of the deck here, otherwise, there's gonna be sorrow and sadness and emptiness and that void that came up in the beginning of the reading that you're feeling right now, that void, that kind of you feel that kind of it feels almost like a depression. It feels like a depression. So the only way is to transform. This is a brand new stick. I'm gonna light it up and give you one last message from your guardian spirits and your guardian demons. Everyone wants to be gifted, everyone, but you are born with these gifts. You know how many people I have basically asking me on social media, and many of my clients, is that, oh, how do I get these gifts? How do I get them? You're one of the rare people who are born with these gifts, just like the gifts of drawing or the gifts of singing. These gifts that people are just born with. They are dormant within you, and you just need to awaken them. These are gifts that many people would dream of having. They're powerful, they're intense, but you haven't tapped into them. Once you tap into them, you're gonna do things that are hard to believe. You can control water. You can basically invoke any spirits and any demons. You can hear them, you can talk to them, you can do rituals, and whatever you do in the rituals will manifest. You can cast spells. You can basically do real magic that a lot of people dream of. You can do it because you have that gift that many people don't even possess. One way to also reconnect with that gift is to visit Egypt, ancient Egypt. Ancient Egypt was one of your past reincarnations, the Pyramid of Giza, and especially the Temple of Aswan, that temple that have the 4 huge pharaoh statues at the entrance. When you visit there, you're gonna unlock a part of your mind that will make you remember part of the wisdom and the knowledge that you already hold within you. Because your gifts that you are born with, you have them, but they're locked. And one way to unlock them is to visit Egypt, because ancient Egypt is also connected to Atlantis, to what I said earlier, because back to 20, 30, 40,000 years ago, Egypt and Atlantis existed around the same time. They were one big empire. They were the same thing. That's why when you visit Egypt, you can remember these past lives more clearly and unlock some of your gifts and abilities that you are meant to use in this lifetime. You are meant to use them. So visiting Egypt will be very, very beneficial for you if you're thinking about visiting another country. Again, here, you have a lot of spirits, 11 spirits. Some of them are guardian demons. They are telling me here that they're not giving up on you. You don't listen to them. You don't listen to their guidance, but they're not giving up on you no matter what, because they're with you from past lives. You guys go a long way back. So they're not willing to give up on you. And I hear here that you asked them before you were reincarnated on earth in this lifetime, you asked them to not give up on you. So they're keeping their promise. And they're gonna keep guiding you. So listen to their guidance. 11 is the number of alignment. If you see 1111 or 111, it means that what they're telling you is what you need to do. It means they're speaking to you. It means they're giving you guidance. So when you see 1111 or number 1, it means that they are there with you. They are guiding you, and that you need to follow your intuition at that moment. If you see in numerology, if you see number 1, wow, okay, that was there. Okay, your spirits are speaking right now. Okay, that kind of startled me a little bit. All right, I think he got the message. Greg got it. Thank you guys for channeling. Thank you for passing the message through me. And as that happened, the smoke kind of stopped. So I think this is it. You just need to really listen to, as you saw it here live, you need to listen to the guidance of your spirits, because that's the key to your success is to listening to your guidance, to their guidance. But this is it. You have the power. You have the wisdom. Listen to the guidance, and everything will follow through. Happiness, success, abundance, and that void that I talked about in the beginning, that kind of depression, that kind of unfulfillment that you're feeling is going to disappear, and you're going to become just, everything is going to overflow in your life, and everything is going to become more aligned. And again, 11 spirits. Number 1 is your it's your dominant number here, and it's interesting because your order is also 1103. There's 11 in your order as well, so there are no coincidences. Everything is for a reason. Everything is connected. But I hear that your spirits are asking me to stop here. This is what I have for you right now. This is it. Greg, remember that you have the power, and every choice you're gonna make ongoing from now on, every choice is gonna be your responsibility based on the reading I told you right now. Based on this reading, from now on, every step of the way is your choice, because that choice is eventually what's going to create your reality, the reality that you want, the reality that's meant for you, the reality that's best for you. And as I'm saying this, the smoke started to overflow. So listen to the guidance, and you're gonna make the right choices eventually. and come back to this video 3 to 4 months from now and track your progress, see what happened. Because I think once you kick in your transformation process and destroy the boundaries and the walls that you've built and listen to the guidance, within 3 to 4 to 5 months, you're gonna start seeing changes that you never imagined before. And come back to the video and watch it 3, 4, 5 months from now as well. Beautiful smoke overflowing, representing the knowledge, the wisdom, and everything you hold within, just like the overflow of water, which is your element. I'm gonna stop here. This is it. Greg, thank you for giving me the opportunity to read for you. I will close the portal right now for your spirits to go back where they came from. I hereby declare the portal closed. Thank you.